Hey folks, Only Gaming here, the new episode of Let's Play Kenshi. So, the expedition is back, and they're over here. Oh yes, so, I've done a few things. I've done research, like I'm researching all this stuff, because it turned out I had so many freaking books. I also bought a whole lot of books. So all the 30 stuff is getting upgraded. All the training stuff, rather. So, and then the batteries and bits and pieces. So we've smithing, we've industry. There's some. You can get fishing as well. That's a mod, by the way. But the most important thing that we got was this, which is the ore drill. It generates ore, which means it's now in the grounds, and I do not have to send anyone down there. Now, it was funny when I first tried to build this, because I thought it was trolling the shit out of me. So, this is the ore mine. It's 80 something percent. I think it's 80 something percent where it is. But whenever I first tried to put it down, I was down here, where it's 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So I was first convinced that I couldn't put it anywhere. But thankfully, that little outcrop has just enough space. And I suppose really I could put another one out here if I want to, because it's a lot handier than all the way down there. Even though it's 99%. So it must be when it's near a deposit. So that one's obviously near that deposit. So maybe that's the influence. Which makes sense, to be honest. Fair, yeah. So 100% of that one, 100% of that one. But so yeah. So again, I could put another one out here. Just have it chill. So I got the copper mine, the mod, but I'm gonna guess it's the same thing, except it's gonna be 0% completely. Yeah. So yeah, so I need to put it way out here. But yeah, anywho, back to what I was saying. So I've got that there. I've also got a couple of machines being built and some built. So I now have the heavy armor smithy, because I got the research. Needs fabrics and armor plating. I have the plate beating station. I have a couple of armor storages. That loom I've had from a while ago. I have more hemp fields that are in the process of growing. I shall upgrade that one to a large. That one's already a large. Well, it's going to be a large. I also have lights in the process of being built. That shop counter doesn't seem to do anything. I have Play's Cake making cardless katanas, so I will eventually get everyone to go around with get a katana. Tyran's already got a longsword. So, for example, Cabby Cap can go get a katana. Chelsea can go get a katana. Katana. You can get a spike clip. Now, I had in this one building Naginata katanas, but it seems they're a bit awkward to transport, at least without a backpack, because they do take up the full thing. I'll show you with him in a minute. So yes, so armor plating plate. So for the armor plating, needs raw iron, fabrics. That's armor plating. Got some katanas built already. They sell for just under $2,000. I've also got a Naginata katana in there. Old saber. I have a animal feeder for Bruce. I also got Denali and Taz's on tap for free. They were in one of the bars in one of the towns on the way back. It was quite quiet on the way back, if I remember right. So I believe I now have Simo dishing out steel bars, which is made from iron plates. Anderson's still dishing out iron plates. There's a stack of, well, 49 there. There's 100 copper. Zargan is doing research, and when he's not doing research, he is making electrical components from the copper ore. So that's the hemp. I'll probably get more batteries built because I've got 2. It's 240 battery charge. There are times when the wind dies down to very little power, so the batteries will be handy to have. That cacti field's almost grown, yada yada yada. Yeah, and then I also built a building. It is the watchtower. So at present, oh yes, and yeah. I just need someone to lose the right arm to get used out of that there. But I think before I do a new expedition, I want to focus on the expedition parties. Stuff, what they're using. Equipment, that's the word. So I want to focus on their equipment. So I should be able to upgrade this again, and I'll take electrical components. But I'm not gonna just yet. So that's, yeah. So he has probably enough to finish off the watchtower. But yeah, so if I want another, the ore mine's actually quite cheap to make. It's only 25 building materials. So if I want another one, I could sort of put one back here. Which I might do. Yeah, go on then. So I will also eventually empty everyone's stuff. There's a turret train in Mark III. I want you to allocate or add those building materials, so that should be one more. And then, so Dead Monkey is our current engineer. Zargan's currently researching more. So we need more ancient stuff, so we can get level 4 bench with 4 ancient science books. Again, the places we're gonna have to go now. I know there's a tower in the Floodlands which has, like, it's mostly unguarded, but where's Dead Monkey? Right, because I need more people for the likes of the armor press and the fabric loom, I might take some of these guys. Dust bandit, dust bandit, dust bandit, dust, 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 dust boss. Right. Well, I'll definitely be taking him. So, Mr. Anderson, if you could be so kind. Right, so that's probably just a few stragglers. And now, if you can be so kind. Okay, he's dead. He's unconscious, he's dying. Unconscious, dying. Dead, dead. Right, so AJ. Okay, Denali, you can pick him up. Silly Bullets, you can pick him up. AJ picks him up. Okay, so right, who else has people? Bullets is carrying somebody. Right. You're unconscious, and you're dead. Again, since these guys are, or since I need more for the manual labor stuff, it's kind of like slavery, but not quite. Almost, sort of thing. It'll do. Dead monkey's away for a nap. Right, well, Anderson, when you're done screwing around, right, so probably because of where this is, it's being a bit of a dick. So, I think I'm going to, for the sake of this, I'm going to dismantle. And everyone, oh, you guys can just go and build that, I suppose. Oh, there's more. Okay. That's dead. Pick him up. Throw him in. Sangnik. Pick him up. And throw him in. At Azrael. Did you actually throw him in? You did. Okay, anyone else? Sorry, Maleficent, but you're a little screwed. Well, I say screwed. I suppose you technically are. Particularly with those big attack. So, that person's dead. That person's dead. That person's dead. And I think that's it. So yes, I now have lights up on this. Still want to build these electrical components. But let's Pete do the stuff. I'm getting plenty of hemp, so that'll get fabrics up. And once it gets fabrics up, I can also make first aid kit stuff. So I am going to rebuild the iron ore drill that was over there, but I'm going to angle it better now that I know where they need to be. So yes, you guys can sit in here. So I suppose AJ, although it's probably not needed anymore. So that's it. Looks the training box level 2. So how many books do I have left? 14 and 1 engineering research. So 14 books left. They would take 12. Swamper's drink, I'm assuming that's going to need rice weed, which I don't have. And grog. Maybe wheat. I'll find out. Yeah. So yes, actually, now that I think of it, there were. So I am gonna put the beds in here because it just looks better, in my opinion. So you have that floor, and then you have that floor, and then that floor, and that up top. So I wonder. You can put mounted crossbows up here. Yeah. So I could remove this. Anderson can then just just use that one. Can remove these light posts because they're no longer relevant. Robotics bench has been done. So, things we can craft. So we have the leather armor crafting bench, which is in with the food stuff. We have the 2 weaponsmiths. I have one now on the armor, I think. Cooking stove, which your boy Deut's working on. Basic medical. Sleeping bag and fabrics. Heavy armor. Armor drags, armor rag skirt, heart protector, robotics bench. Can make robotic components. Skeleton repair kits for Viper and Zargan. Press hinge, skeleton muscle. So yeah, that's interesting. And I'm sure there's probably more construction stuff that I can actually make, but I just haven't yet. So because he is unable to... You know what? You're on raw iron. You go do that. So that's redone. So Zargan and Bappy. You're still resting off your injuries. Oh, you've an injured left arm. So these should all be XL, right? Right, so that's the better. I'll say it's better. I hope it's better. Slightly better angle. So that's a max efficiency of 84% just, but it's better than nothing. And less likely for these guys to bug out as well. Excuse me. So yes, you guys, weapons. So anyone... That's cutting damage 0.52, blood loss 1.1. .81. Attack bonus +2. Okay. Boink. I'm actually more inclined to take that. You see, it doesn't even... Oh, it does fit. No, it doesn't. It's 1 block too wide, so you can't put it in your inventory. Can't even put it in a wooden backpack. So that's... I'm going to sort it. So I will be doing this with everyone. So that he's got a decent longsword, he doesn't need one. I will need to take everyone at some point and sell all this stuff. I think I need, really, ideally, I need to empty out that shop put it in the wee house I have over in the hub. Fill everything there. And Bob's your uncle. Bite his arm off. Let's see. Here's a ninja blade, but it's not as good as this one. I think, yeah. He's a decent longsword, and she's a decent longsword. Okay. Okay, AJ, in the meantime, you can work on that, I suppose. Right, something. Oh, that was the brewing. So, hemp processor? What is that? Sheesh production uses a lot of power and often possesses danger from the authorities, but the profits are worth it. Okay, so that makes hashish. Grog machine makes grog. Grain silo, cooking bread, rum still, cactus rum. Grog, I am right. That is wheat, right? Or am I being silly? Right, where's Zandri? Right, so do I not have storage for fleur? Sweet straw, cactus, food, bread, leather. I still have animal skins. No, I mustn't. So storage for fleur. Because of the quantity that I seem to be going through, I shall put 3 of these bad boys in. Right then, Zandri. Happy days. Bugger, that's full. Oh, that's okay. Bugger. But I'll dismantle this one because we really only need the one. And Zandri, go and throw these in. Nope, that's full too. Okay. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll throw some water storage over here. For the hemp. And then you can also throw storage down for armor plates. Shazam. Okay, and then rum stills, the cactus rum, grog processor, and then I shall throw some storage down for grog. Okay, so Zargan's finished all the research. So now, what's he doing? Okay, he's engineering rather than... Okay, Zargan, I don't need you to engineer, I need you to produce electrical components. So now that he's doing that... So there's the water tanks full. Yes, water and wheat straw. Zandri. Because that is our main source of food, I want you to do... Because we're using the cactus a lot more for food, not that we're going to run out anytime soon. Yeah, you focus on wheat straw. So I am going to focus on armor and equipment for the expedition off camera. So I'm going to call the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode I will either... Okay, he needs fabric storage. Fabric chest. Chest. Yeah, so you can sit there. Oh yeah, I did buy some stuff for research as well. So yeah, nothing here I don't think. Alright, so now that Zargan's producing all the electrical components, then I believe Dead Monkey went around and finished all the lights. So this is bright. So what are you doing, Simo? So she needs storage for steel bars, by the looks of things. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I shall hopefully see you all next time. Peace.